After thinking more about it throughout the day, since I have my other job, I decided, why don't I just remove all these boards? And then that way I can make sure they're all good. It'll be easier for me to get them tight, and I can use the tongue and groove. So that gives us a chance to notice a couple things. First of all, the house wrap did protect the other wood. So there were no damage. You can even see the color through there. It's not even dark. Secondly, I forgot that I know on this part of the house I did plywood all over. All of that's got 1/2-inch plywood on. But thinking about it, this is when I did not do the plywood when I did this sunroom, which is okay. But it does tell me if I plan on putting a support in the middle here, it's not going to be hitting as much. So if I'm going to do a support, I do have a good wide area here though. All this is solid, all the way over to here. So I can easily put a support on here, which I plan to, but I would like to put one over here. So the closer I get to this edge and going in at an angle, the better it is. Maybe long, because this will have a molding here. So it'd be best if I went right next to that molding or even on top of the molding for the other support. So it's going down into these 2x6s, which aren't a full 2-inch, but they're 1.5 inches by like 5.5. And the support would probably, it'd probably be a little bit higher, like right in there. So I thought, well, I could put one in all the way down here. I could put a nailer in here, but that's not going to do me much good because I'm really going to be higher up for the support. So I did find some lumber that'll work, some tongue and groove pine, as they're stashed away. So I brought some up. I'm going to start cutting some and putting them back in here, and then I can start putting my molding back together. And this will become wider. We've got to re-nail this, and then we have to add on to it because we want the 4.5 inches for our molding, just like we did on the other corners. So sometimes it's best to just tear everything off and start from there. But the good thing is everything else is good. We're all good here. A little bit of water hit there today. It rained really hard, so it's not surprising. But otherwise, we're all solid lumber, all good. Hopefully with the, see, we have no overhang here, which I do not like at all. I only did it because I felt I had to at the time because of the chimney. But in hindsight, I wish I would have been a little bit more creative and brought it right out like I'm going to do now. But that's okay. Better do it now than never, and we're going to take care of this damage.